Today you are going to learn to count things, animals, and people using 하나, 둘, 셋 number system after attaching appropriate counting unit nouns. This grammar point shouldn't be too difficult because you have already learned the concept of the unit nouns in video 26 using 1, 2, 3 number system, such as 번 for bus numbers. If you have not practiced them, watch the video tagged at the top right. Now let's get started. When counting things, animals, and people in Korean, you always need counting unit nouns. To help you understand, let's think about English first. How many counting units are there in English? A piece of, a bottle of, a cup of, a lot. Like English, in Korean there is a variety of unit nouns to count objects. Today, let's try some of the most useful. 병 is used for bottles, 잔 for cups or glasses, can for cans, and 상자 or box for boxes. 장 for paper tickets or photos, 조각 for slices, and 그릇 is used for dishes or bowls. Now let's combine numbers and unit nouns. There are 10 glasses of water. It would be 물 10잔. Take a look at the word order. The item comes first, 물, and a number, 열, and a unit noun, 잔. 물 10잔. 물 10잔. How many cups of coffee? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯. So it would be 커피 6잔, 커피 6잔. 물 9병, 물 9병. 냉면 5그릇, 냉면 5그릇. 케이크 6조각, 케이크 6조각. Actually, this is 떡 cake made with rice. Did you notice? I didn't give you some numbers such as 1, 2, 3, and 4. There must be a reason for that, right? Yes, those numbers are written in slightly different forms when they are combined with a unit noun. For example, 하나 plus unit noun 잔 would be 한 잔. Like this, 둘 잔 becomes 두 잔, 셋 잔, 세 잔, and 넷 잔, 네 잔. So the rule is 하나 is shortened to 한, and the final consonants of 둘, 셋, 넷 are dropped. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷 becomes 한, 두, 세, 네 when they meet unit nouns. Okay, let's practice. 2 cups of green tea would be 녹차 2잔. If you say 둘 잔, it's incorrect. 치즈 3조각, 치즈 3조각. 콜라 4캔, 콜라 4캔. 참외 1상자, 참외 1상자. or 참외 1박스. 비빔밥 2그릇, 비빔밥 2그릇. I have a tip for you. If you have a hard time to memorize the unit noun, you can just say the number only without the unit noun. So, 비빔밥 2그릇 is grammatically correct, but 비빔밥 둘 is allowed as well. Now, you can order by adding 주세요, which means give me please. Let's order beer. 맥주 한 병 주세요. 맥주 한 병 주세요. 커피 2잔 주세요. 커피 2잔 주세요. Especially in hot summer, we drink iced Americano the most. People really enjoy Americano with ice. 아이스 아메리카노 2잔 주세요. However, the concept of counting unit nouns in Korean and English is slightly different. English doesn't use any unit noun for a cat, but Korean uses it. Let's look at this part. 개 is used widely to count general items such as a pen, a desk, an apple. 권 for books or notebooks. 대 for machines or musical instruments such as computers, cars, pianos. 명 for people and 마리 for animals. A cat would be 고양이 한 마리, 고양이 한 마리. 학생 3명, 학생 3명. 책 6권, 책 6권. 공 19개, 공 19개. I have good news for you. Korean language does not distinguish between countable and uncountable nouns. Therefore, the distinction between singular and plural is not an important feature. For example, a star would be 별 1개 and 2 stars would be 별 2개. A loaf of bread, 빵 1개 and 2 loaves of bread, 빵 2개. As you see, nothing changes because of singular and plural, or countable and uncountable. Moreover, nouns in Korean are so simple that they have no change in spelling because of gender or case as well. This can offset the inconvenience of Korean, which adds a unit noun to even a cat, right? Lastly, we also use unit nouns for time. The unit noun 살 is used to count age, and 시간 for hours, 달 for month, and 해 for years. In this case, numbers and counting units are used without nouns. I mean, for example, 10 years old would be 10살. You can say 나이 10살 with the noun 나이, age, but it sounds unnatural. Just say 10살. 9 hours would be 9시간, 9시간. 6 months is 6달, 6달. And 1 year is 한 해, 한 해. Now let's practice with a conversation. 사과가 몇 개 있어요? How many apples are there? 사과가 몇 개 있어요? 2개 있어요. 몇 is used in interrogative sentences to mean not only what's the bus number, but also how many, how old, how long, etc. In conversation, you can use it as a pattern of 몇 plus unit noun, such as 몇 개. 가족이 몇 명이에요? How many family members do you have? 가족이 몇 명이에요? 5명이에요. Okay, let's check the pronunciation. Look at 몇. The representative sound of ch is 드. And when this 드 sound meets the consonant m, it's assimilated with the same nasal sound and pronounced as н. So we should say 몇 명 for easy and soft sound. 몇 살이에요? How old are you? 몇 살이에요? 21살이에요. I have another tip for you. When writing, you can use both Korean and Arabic numerals. So you can write like this. As a rule, when writing in Korean, they need a space. And when writing with the Arabic numerals, it must be written without a space. Actually, these days people prefer to write with Arabic numerals. 자동차가 몇 대 있어요? How many cars are there? 자동차가 몇 대 있어요? 4대 있어요. Test yourself. Now you can match each item with the appropriate counting unit nouns. 주스 한 잔, 물 2병, 냉장고 한 대, 배 2개, 사람 1명, 개 2마리.